Need a system to compile your Prize Day awards? Or want to share positive reinforcement with the parents? MySchool Behaviour Monitoring Package is a tool designed to log and monitor events. It is also able to store more serious events and log the action taken. In this video, we'll show you how to add categories, determine notifications, and add locations if needed. You will need to have the permissions Discipline Administrator to be able to access the Behaviour Configuration panel. Access the settings by going into the Configuration panel, looking at the Education tab, and selecting Behaviour. The Behaviour Configuration panel will allow us to adjust how the recipients list is included in the target audiences when creating an event. We'll check out the categories and their configuration panel individually. Each category has a name, and if you're using a point system, you can add positive or negative awards. The Inform column will determine who is added as a recipient when the user creates an event. Notifications are sent to parents, to a specific staff distribution group, class teachers, and mentors. On a category level, we have different options. Class level default will refer to the instructions stipulated for that particular class level. You can change notification settings for each class level in your system. You may never want to send a notification of this type to the kindergarten parents, for example. This allows you a full flexibility in use of the module internally. Let's leave this new category to be controlled by the class level across all the columns. The other options available are Never, which will never show the target group as potential recipients. Yes, which will add the target recipients and they cannot be unselected by the author. The Manage by Reporter has two options, one where the recipients are selected and the other unselected. It leaves the choice to the author, again depending on your internal policies. When set, these instructions will override the class level settings. You can only delete categories that have not been used. Adding subcategories is not mandatory, but you just select the parent category and add an option. We can also add locations. Although they are not mandatory to complete the event form, it can be useful information for your internal reporting. So, as we set up our new category to be a class level default, we have set the triggers per class level. There, everything is set up. Let's have a look at the new category in the settings. We select the event and choose a student. This student is in grade 11, so it will follow the class level settings for that class level. We can see that the parents are automatically selected as this was set to yes. Also, the members of the student behaviour group are all included and selected. The author can unselect them if they are not needed. Note that there is no mentor or class teacher for this student, and we set this to Never. If you ever want to quickly check up on published events, you can access these directly from the Student Behaviour Monitoring tab. If you would like students and guardians to be able to access these via their portals, contact your CSM and they can add a menu header which gives them access. If you would like to change certain text labels for this module, organise a meeting again with your CSM to discuss the options. Certain areas can be adapted. If you don't like behaviour, for example, why not try monitoring instead? Don't forget to check out the articles on the Behaviour Report functionality attached to the module for further knowledge.